Hey everybody, this is a response to a video Illuminatta Tony made about Doctor Who. She just got into it here lately, and she hadn't got into the old series. And I just wanted to give her a few suggestions of old stories that she might enjoy. And we'll start out with the first Doctor. And this set here has the first three stories. And they're a good place to start. I mean, you get to learn about the first Doctor, William Hartnell. Three different stories. Three all real decent stories. Yeah, that's about all I got to say about them. The first two Doctors, though, too, in the late 70s, videotape and film and all that was so expensive. The BBC and places over here, too, would erase stuff and put new on, and they lost a lot of old Doctor Who's from the first two Doctors and from the third Doctor, but they found copies of everything from the third Doctor. But then going, there's not a lot of the second Doctor's stories left, but out of the ones that are, the three best would be this one, which is a Cyberman story. It's really well done. And this one, it's Ice Warriors story. It's really well done. Most of these Patrick Troutman ones are fairly long. Especially this one, the War Games. It was his last story, and it's like 10 episodes long. It's over 4 hours. But it's a really good story. I think you'd really enjoy it. Then you get into John Pertwee. He was, the first two Doctors were only the Doctor for 3 years apiece. He was the first one to do more than that, and he was the Doctor for 5 seasons. This is one of the better stories of his, though, and it's just like a crazy alternate universe type story. And this one's pretty good as well. But there, you can't, if you see anything with this man's face on it, you can't go wrong. All of his stories were really well done and really watchable. Then you come to the face that you probably, if you remember seeing any Doctor Who in the 70s or 80s, you probably remember Tom Baker. He was the Doctor for 7 years. I love all his stories. Some people don't. These are just two suggestions. He had, like Pertwee before him, he kind of had different eras. They went different ways, but I really like this story. It gives you a backstory on the Daleks, and I like this story. For many reasons, it's a great story and all that, but Douglas Adams, from Hitchhikers, he wrote for Doctor Who for a little while before he done Hitchhikers, and this is probably the best story that he wrote. Then you go to the fifth Doctor. Most of his stories are really good. Some of them are stinkers, but out of all of his stories, if you're only going to watch one, watch the last one, Gabe Zandazani. It's really good. It could be a movie on its own. A lot of people hate the sixth Doctor. I like him, but he had bad scripts and just a bad time for the show. They kept trying to cancel it the whole time. He was Doctor for the most part, and this is probably one of his best stories, and it's not that great, but it's alright. Then you come to the seventh Doctor. He had the same problem as the sixth. His stories, the writing and stuff was a little bit better. Most of his stories, I would say, watch if you had the chance. There's a couple stinkers, but yeah, well, like the one with this woman here on that. With him, it's not that good. This is the last regular story transmitted, though. Survival, and it's probably the best out of his. It's really good. And then they tried to bring the show back in '96 on Fox, and I don't know, they just weren't pointing it to the right community, I guess. But the Eighth Doctor in his only appearance, and it's pretty good. It's not great, but it's not terrible. It's just, I don't know, just wasn't what people was looking forward to do. I hope this helps you in your Doctor Who viewing. I hope this don't piss off too many people I know that like Doctor Who, because it's a very opinionated group of people. Some of them like most all of it like I do, and some of them, only like what they like. But that's the way the world is. Hope this is helpful, and hope you enjoy.